Hi guys, welcome to the April update on my channel. I've done a couple of things since the last video, and mainly sort of started a new project. This project is in 00 gauge, as you can see, and will become the centrepiece of a major layout that I intended to start in the future. As you've been following my channel, many of you know that I started an N gauge layout, which is unchanged really from the last layout update in March. I still haven't decided what I'm going to put in that little bit there, but I'm sure I did get a couple of good ideas. Maybe a disused signal box or a few sort of AWS boxes, I don't know, but I intend to come back to this later on, because I've kind of ran out of ideas on this one, and I reckon a bit of time away I can come back and really use some good ideas to bring the best out of this, because there's still quite a lot of potential with this layout. So what I've done is I've essentially just screwed the second frame on top. So it does give me quite a lot of space to do both, and I've got all my sort of bits underneath like there. So this layout is essentially all the parts that I've used in previous kind of layouts almost. This platform is in fact from a previous project that I was doing on RM Web. It was called Ashwood Heath, but it didn't really take off, and I've therefore decided to start again. But I was quite happy with the effect I had with the platforms, using Plasticard and MDF, and I've used the Highly Station building just there. I probably will move it along a little bit, just to have a little bit of space between that and the bridge. And what we have here is the canal. This station is based off Bourneville in Birmingham, and the canal runs all the way alongside the main line, pretty much from Selly Oak all the way into Birmingham. I think it's called the Worcester and South Staffordshire Canal. Someone will correct me on that one. And I really like the kind of setup they've got there, and I'm really looking forward to recreating it alongside the railway. So I've already got the realistic water, but firstly I'm going to give the sort of base a few different pigments of brown and grey to try and create a very realistic colour. And I'll also add kind of stones and reeds and a whole manner of different bits, just to give it a bit of character almost. One of the other things I've been doing is I've been adding dropper wires, which is something I've never done before. Let's just see if it'll focus. I say that, but I've cheated a little bit, because I've used pre-wired clips which attach to the track. I picked these up from Modeller's Mecca in Wallheath, and it was £1.50 for the two, so you can wire your track for about, so this whole line is wired, and it only cost £1.50. It was already soldered. I still not that confident with my soldering iron just yet, so I fancied just getting something that was already done for me, and I'm quite happy with that. So I bought 2 packs, so I've spent £3 just to get those 2 lines wired up, and obviously they just come underneath like there. But I'm really happy with them. I'm sure most people who watch this are already very competent with a soldering iron, but I'm not at the moment. It will come in time. But yeah, so that's an alternative. If you don't feel that confident with soldering, I highly recommend checking out Modeler's Mecca. And what you want to look for is pre-wired fish plates. So in my next update, I will look to have done the platform which will run along here, and also the towpath running along this side here. I will leave a picture at the end of Bourneville Station itself, so you can have an idea of what it's going to look like. I also plan to scratch build the bridge which goes across the canal and the railway like there. I'm still not sure about this this kind of scene behind the station. At Bourneville it's kind of just bushes, but I'm thinking I might have an embankment coming down from the bridge behind, and then I'll have a kind of car park and maybe a bus stop as well. I'm still trying to think that over at the moment, but I am really trying to take my time with this one, just to maximise the effect on it, if that makes sense, so I don't mess it up basically. So there's a shot of my Class 47. This one I haven't had out of the box very recently. It's been stored away for a long time. This was in fact the second loco that I ever had chipped for DCC, but I'm really glad I got it back out, because it is definitely one of my favourites. I love it. So thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment and subscribe. I'd love some ideas off anyone as well. So yeah, I'll leave you with a few shots of the sort of new project that I've started, and also a shot of Bourneville Station itself. Thank you, goodbye.